Kitaifa hii leo imeanza mchakato wa kushirikisha umma kuhusu mswada wa fedha mwaka wa 2024 hapa jijini Nairobi.
Of maintaining those accounts, the administration cost could even be higher than that. So, and therefore, scrapping this kind of a limit is likely to run us into a situation where the cost of learning, tax is more than the tax unit itself. So we go to clause 8, same page. This is the digital service tax, which is to be placed by significant economic presence tax. Chair, here what the bill proposes is an application of 30% of the tax rate on an assumed or deemed 20% profit based on gross turnover. What is the issue here? The issue here is that if you apply 30% on an assumed profit of 20%, is like applying a 6% withholding tax rate on the gross amount. That here is too high, considering that this same or similar tax was there before at 1.5%. We propose that this rate could be brought down from 30% to 5%. To 5%, so that the effective tax rate now becomes 1.5%. So if you take 5%, you multiply by 30%, you get a 1.5% effective withholding tax rate. So that is what we are proposing. And the second proposal in relation to this is you realize that significant economic presence is not defined. So it will be very difficult for even taxpayers to comply with this. Because if you are just allowing me, these are normally taxes on non-resident persons. Persons who are not registered in Kenya, they have their registration in another country. When they have some significant presence, they become what we call PEs, permanent establishments or branches. And they are taxed at a different, a very elaborate system of taxation exists under the Income Tax Act. Now we are talking about those who cannot qualify to be permanent establishments in Kenya, but have some sort of presence. So that presence is not defined, and it requires to be defined. So what we are proposing is to have that defined in terms of the size of the transaction. So what we are saying is that we should have a threshold of at least 10 million or in excess of 10 million, so that then you'll be said to have had a significant economic presence in the country. So other than that, it's going to be very, very difficult even for taxpayers to comply. Now we go to...
So maybe what will be your proposal to further define significant tax presence? Would you propose a threshold like you have on VAT?
Yeah, if you look at the same submission, we have proposed a revenue, annual revenue of at least 10 million. 10 million. Yeah. And why 10? 10 is a figure we can work with, and that can always be revised based on in a further evaluation. Yeah, Chair, now we go to personal income tax, and my colleague Lucy will take you through.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and honorable members. I will be covering the personal taxes section. We are on point number 7. Clause 6B, subsection 2 of the Finance Bill proposes reimbursement on expenditure incurred by public officers on official duties. So what the bill seeks to propose is that these amounts be exempt for expenditure incurred for the purpose of performing official duties.
Na mtazamaji, ni shughuli ambayo inaendelea kwa sasa katika jiji kuu la Nairobi, ambapo kamati inaendelea kupokea maoni ya Wakenya kuhusiana na mswada wa fedha mwaka 2024.